Thinking about starting a family in 2025, whether you're new or you're someone who have been doing this for a long time or trying for a very long time, I would like you to sit back and watch this video. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the approach that you should be using in 2025 to get you the result that you want. If you've been doing something a particular way and getting the same result, wisdom tells us that we should try a different way. Maybe trying a different way might give us a different result, which is the result that we want. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things or 10 ways that you should go ahead or approach trying to conceive in 2025. Without further ado, let's get talking. Hi guys, my name is Precious if you're seeing me for the first time. Now, the first thing I want you to bear in mind is that you need to go for fertility check together. A lot of people have been going for checks by themselves, especially the ladies. Ladies, I'm talking to you. A lot of you have been going to do this check by yourself. Now, this check is not supposed to be by yourself. You're supposed to be doing it together. Remember, fertility is not just about you. It's about you and your partner as well. So if you want to get pregnant, 2025, we're not going to be going to the hospital by ourselves. We're not going to be taking those drugs by ourselves. We're going to be doing it as a family. We're going to be doing it, both the man and the woman coming together to do this check and take the drug, take medication, do everything that they've been prescribed to do together. So number one talks about doing stuff together, not doing it by yourself, because it takes both of you to get pregnant, not just one person getting pregnant. Use smart devices. This is 2025. This is the age where AI is surging. This is the age where there are so many devices out there that you can use to help you to track or monitor your ovulation or monitor time for you to get pregnant. You can literally get a message on your phone to say, yeah, it's time for you to go and do the do. It's that easy because you have aligned yourself or you're working with smart devices. What am I saying? 2025, we're not going to be guessing, is it today? Is it tomorrow? We're going to be using smart devices to track fertility. We're going to be using devices that we can wear like wristwatches. We're going to be using devices on our phone. Most people have a phone. We're going to be using devices on our laptop, on our tablets. Most of these devices that we use can literally help us to know the right time to get pregnant. So 2025, we are ditching the guessing work and we are going to be using smart devices or smart way of getting pregnant. Now, our body is very, very important. See your body as a house that makes children or a house that grows children. So fueling your body with fertility boosting food is something that we should be doing in 2025. We're not going to be eating food that, I crave cake and I'm going to have cake. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But if we're going to be doing things a different way, we're going to be boosting our body. Think about your body like a baby growing machine. Okay, add fertility superfood like leafy green vegetable like avocado. Now at this point, I'm going to be telling you that I'll be making a video on the superfood that you should be trying in 2025 and onwards if you are trying to conceive or if you're going to be starting a family very soon. So before I forget, you need to also think about prenatal medicine. If you're on this channel, you're new on this channel, you've been here for a very long time, you will know that prenatal medicine is something that I've talked about a long time. There's preconceived, there's folic acid, there's vitamin D as well that would help you. So that is very, very important for you to bear in mind. Prenatal medication or medicine alongside eating those superfood. Guys, you need to chill out. Cut out all the stress. Stress literally hurts our fertility in a lot of ways. I know that's easier said than done, but the good thing is that you need to bear in mind your stress level. What gets you stressed up? What gets you to the point where you're so stressed that it's literally beginning to affect your body? Chill out. I know it's hard, but you need to find a way to chill out because stress affects our body. Stress affects your hormone. Stress affects fertility. Not just fertility, just the general health of a human being is affected by stress. So have fun with your partner, do things that makes you happy to cut out the stress in this year because we want to do things a different way. Cut out out the fertility killers. There are some things that literally destroys your fertility. Things like smoking, alcohol, eating food that highly processed food that are packed with sugar. I don't need to tell you the kind of things that you should eat and not eat, but know that there are some food that are literally fertility killers. Too much of caffeine as well is something you need to bear in mind. It could be messing up with your hormones and your chances of getting pregnant. So cut back on anything that is a fertility killer. You could go Google what are the things that can cause and delay infertility or that can kill my fertility. There will be a list of things lined up. You can start cutting that out bit by bit, but you need to cut out those fertility killers to stand a chance of getting pregnant. Don't wait too long. Fertility changes as your age changes. Don't let anybody deceive you to say that, oh, you can get pregnant at 40, you can get pregnant at 50. Those are outliers. Don't use outlier to actually measure what happens in most population. Age is very, very important. Planning to get pregnant, also think about your age. Consider options like egg freezing. If you know you want to stay longer, you need to consider ways that you can preserve your fertility if you know that you don't want to get pregnant immediately. If you don't want to get pregnant immediately, you want to hang on because of maybe career or the one thing or the other, which is fine. You need to look at other options, like I've mentioned, freezing your egg. You need to look at your egg reserve, go for checkup, go for test and see what's going on in your egg reserve. Because if we just do things blindly, do things in isolation, do things just hoping that when the time comes that we want to get pregnant, that we're going to get pregnant, it isn't going to work like that. Sometimes it may work for some people, but just think about it in the sense that it may not work for me. So if you want to get pregnant later in life, which is good for you, you have to also be proactive by either preserving your egg, checking your egg reserve, making sure that all those things are certain, so that when it's time for us to get pregnant, we can just go to the hospital and do the needful and we get pregnant. But one other thing as well you need to bear in mind is that don't be deceived. As a woman gets older, okay, before we used to think, oh, when the woman gets to 40, no, it's not happening anymore like that. Think about it. There are times that years ago where people have girls do have their puberty around the age of maybe 14, 15, 16, but 8 years old kids are experiencing puberty already. What does that tell you? By the time puberty starts at 8, what happens? Every month ovulation is happening, or every other month ovulation is happening, but let's just say that every month ovulation is happening. Egg reserve reducing. So when it comes to getting pregnant, when it comes to fertility, age is very, very important. So in 2025, we are not going to be doing that thing where we'll be like, okay, let's just wait until we turn 35, or let's just wait until we turn 50. That's a ridiculous number, isn't it? Let's just wait until we turn maybe 39, then we can start thinking, I'm not ready to get pregnant. I'm not ready to be a mom now, but maybe in the future. You can wait for that future, but do the needful by reserving your egg and checking what your egg reserve is doing. It is something that we need to bear in mind. Know your option, okay? Know your option. The time has passed where you think that you can only get pregnant by you getting pregnant yourself. There are so many options out there. This is 2025. Technology has brought a lot of breakthrough in fertility and all of that. You have surrogacy, like different types of surrogacy. You have things where you can decide if you're going to have a baby boy or a baby girl. You have IVF there. You even have the one adopting is an option, okay? There are so many things that you can actually do to personalize your fertility and your journey and getting pregnant. Science is a miracle. Science is a miracle. Don't limit yourself to you just getting pregnant or the natural way, which they call natural way of getting pregnant. There are so many options out there that you can actually explore. Like I've mentioned already, IVF, surrogacy, adopting, different things that science has provided. I don't even know all of them, but you'll be surprised when you go see the doctor with the amount of options or the number of options that you will get. Now, stay active. You have to be active. Gone are the days where we are just going to sit in the house and be moaning and be doing our jobs and not being active. This is the time that we need to hit the gym. Either you hit the gym or let the gym come to the house with you. Do the things that will make you active. We all know the importance of exercise. Let's not go overboard with it. I need to mention that because it can backfire, but we need to think about how we can be active, do little workouts like walking, swimming, doing yoga, just the little exercises that we can do at home. But the most important thing is that for us to have this in mind, that we are TTCing, we have to be active. TTCing and being active, very, very important. Keep the spark alive. Yes, I know that when it comes to TTCing, it gets to a point where it becomes so mechanical, but you need to remember that intimacy isn't just about making a baby. Intimacy is beyond that. You have to keep the romance alive. You have to keep that fire alive. You have to keep things going. There's so many things that we can be doing. We don't have to be in the house. We can change the environment, go out, spice things up. I don't need to teach you. This is 2025. Literally going on Google can actually help you to give you some tips on the things that you need to do. You can put sticky notes on your partner's office or something, send text messages. Those are just little things, but you need to stop being mechanical. Look, getting pregnant, I understand that's what you want, but let's do this thing in a fun way and make intimacy even more beautiful. Now, another thing is that you need to talk to your fertility expert early. You cannot be trying to conceive for 5 months, 6 months, and you are not getting pregnant and you don't do anything. Don't wait until you are struggling. Do not wait until you're struggling. If you're with your partner 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, nothing is happening, you need to go and speak to an expert immediately. There's no need doing this by yourself. There's no need staying and just waiting. Okay, let's wait 2 months. Okay, we've done 2 months. Let's wait 1 year. They say we should wait 1 year. We need to wait 1 year. I don't believe that you should be waiting 1 year if you're with your partner all the time. You need to be more proactive and speak to the expert as soon as possible. That's something that you need to bear in mind. We shouldn't be wasting time. There's no time to waste. We've talked about time. Which of these tips has actually surprised you the most? Let me know in the comment section. Which tip do you think that I haven't mentioned but people need to start trying in 2025? I want you to put it on the comment section. Another tip that I will be adding as someone who is a Christian is that you also, while you're doing all of these things on this journey of trying to conceive and all the things that I've mentioned, you need to also be praying about it, Pray about it. You need to speak to people, speak to friends, get encouragement, because it's a very, very lonely journey. Okay, a very, very lonely journey. It's not the time for you to just do this thing by yourself. You need to have people around you that will support you on the journey. But most importantly, speak to your maker, the one who makes the heaven and earth. He is going to meet you at the point of your need. Now, the next video I'm going to be making is I am going to be talking about the myths, a lot of myths, okay, hacks and success story will be coming your way, right? I've got a lot of people who have success story. I've got a lot of people who have been following the wrong things, and I've got a lot of people who have done one thing or the other that has helped them to get pregnant. I'll be sharing all of these videos very soon on this channel, so expect more content that will be coming your way. But in 2025, girls, 2025, things have to change. We need to do things differently. This year, we have to do things differently. This year, we have to do things in a way that we haven't done before. Yes, we have to go the extreme to get what we want. Extreme does not mean that you have to do it the wrong way, but you have to try to all those options that you haven't tried before. Have you enjoyed this video? Yes, you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please press that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Don't forget our talk show on this channel. We also stream on Facebook and Instagram as well. The talk show comes every second weekend and last weekend of the month. You have a chance to call into the talk show. You have a chance to ask questions, ask the professionals questions. You have a chance to just relax, have a relaxing evening. Don't forget that talk show is going to be happening this year. every 2 weeks. Try to join in on Facebook, try to join in on YouTube, try to join in on Instagram. If you've got any questions as well prior to the talk show, let me know on the comment section, or send me a message, or send me an email, and I'll be able to ask the professional the question that you have asked. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.